Hello friends, so today in this video we are going to start from 18th question of exercise 7.2. So let's get started. So here comes 18th question, e raised to tan inverse x upon 1 plus x square. So first what we have to do, we have to take integral, right? Integral of e raised to tan inverse x upon 1 plus x square into dx. Let us take this as I is equals to integral of e raised to tan inverse x upon 1 plus x square into dx, right? Now we have to choose the function as t so that we can solve the integral very easily, right? Now if I choose tan inverse of x as t, derivative of tan inverse x is 1 upon 1 plus x square. Then we can solve this problem very easily. This 1 plus x square and what 1 plus x square we have got gets cancelled. Then we can solve problem very easily. If I choose 1 plus x square as t, derivative of 1 is 0 and derivative of x square will be 2x. So no function will get cancelled. We can't solve problem very easily. It will be very complicated. So I am choosing tan inverse of x as 0. I'll show you how it works. Okay. Now put tan inverse of x as t. Okay. Differentiate with respect to x on both sides. T by dx of tan inverse of x is equals to dt upon dx. Now derivative of tan inverse of x is 1 upon 1 plus x square is equals to dt upon dx. Okay. Now what we have to do? We have to shift this dx to the left hand side. 1 upon 1 plus x square into dx is equals to dt. In the integral we need only what? We need only dx, but here we have 1 upon 1 plus x square. So what we have to do here? We have to multiply 1 plus x square on both sides. Okay, multiply 1 plus x square on both sides. 1 plus x square upon 1 plus x square into dx is equals to 1 plus x square dt. Okay. Now this 1 plus x square gets cancelled. So we have got dx, right? Now substitute all these values in the integral. Here the integral is I is equals to e tan inverse of x into 1 upon 1 plus x square dx. This integral can also be written as e power tan inverse s into 1 upon 1 plus x square dx. Okay. Now e as it is, we have taken tan inverse of x as t. So t and 1 upon 1 plus x square as it is. Here dx is 1 plus x square dt. Okay, substitute 1 plus x square dt. Okay. Now this 1 plus x square gets cancelled. Again we are left with e power t dt. As we know, integral of e power t is e power t itself. So e power t plus integration constant c. Now substitute your t back again. Here t is tan inverse of x, right? Plus c. See, this is the required answer. Isn't that so easy? It is very easy if you practice lot of problems and you have to know all the formulas of integration and differentiation. Then you can solve problem very easily. Just make sure that you know all formulas. Okay. So here comes 19th question, e power 2x minus 1 upon e power 2x plus 1. So if I take this 2x as t, 2x is equals to t. If I differentiate 2 into 1 is equals to dt upon dx. 2 into dx is equal to dt. Dx is equals to dt upon 2. So nothing will get cancelled. Observe here. Here we have e power 2x minus 1, e power 2x plus 1. So nothing will get cancelled. If this will be of the form e power t minus 1 upon e power t plus 1 and dx will be dt upon 2. Nothing will get cancelled, right? Then we can't solve problem very easily. So here what we have to do means we have to divide e power x in the numerator as well as denominator. Okay, I'll show you how it is. First take integral on both sides. integral e power e raised to 2x minus 1 upon e raised to 2x plus 1. Let us take this as I is equals to e power 2x minus 1 upon e power 2x plus 1. What I have told you, divide e power x on both sides. Okay, if I divide e power 2x upon e power x minus 1, here also divide e power 2x upon e power x plus 1 upon e power x. Okay, now this integral is of the form a power m upon a power n, right? A power m upon a power n is a power m minus n. Okay, here m is 2x and n is x, right? So e power 2x upon e power x is m minus n. So a here is e 2x, m 2x minus n is x. If I subtract 2 minus 1 is 1, so x as it is. So we have got 1x is nothing but x, right? So e power x. Okay, now if I shift this e power x to the numerator, it becomes e power minus x. Okay, don't forget to put dx since we are integrating it with respect to x. Okay, so dx again same here, we'll get e power x plus, if I shift this e power x to the numerator, it becomes e power minus x. Okay, now observe these functions. If I take e power x plus e power minus x as t, derivative of e power x is e power x itself, right? Now again e power minus x derivative is minus e into power minus x. You will get this. Okay, if you take this e power x minus e power minus x as t, you will get this one. So you can take whatever you want. Okay, I am taking this function as t. Okay, so put e power x plus e power minus x is equals to t. Differentiate with respect to x on both sides. D by dx of e power x plus e power minus x is equals to dt upon dx. Differentiate separately. D by dx of e power x plus d by dx of e power minus x is equals to dt upon dx, right? So derivative of e power x is e power x itself. Here derivative of e power minus x is there. So first derivative of e power minus x is e power minus x itself. Again take the derivative of minus x. Okay, derivative of minus x is minus 1, right? Now if you multiply minus 1 into e power minus x, we will get minus into e power minus x. So this is the answer for derivative of e power minus x. So minus e raised to minus x is equals to dt upon dx. Now shift this dx to the left hand side, it becomes e power x minus e power minus x into dx is equals to dt. Now substitute all these values in the integral. Here the integral is e raised to x minus e raised to minus x upon e raised to x plus e raised to minus x into dx. Okay, now substitute. What we have taken? We have taken this as t. So substitute, and this one as it is, e power x minus of e power minus x as it is. And here one more thing, here we need only dx, but here we have e power x minus e power minus x, right? What we have to do here? Divide e power x minus e power minus x on both sides. Okay, see here we have like this. In the integral we need only dx value. We don't need e raised to x minus e raised to minus x. So divide e raised to x minus e raised to minus x on both sides. Okay, if I divide e raised to x minus e raised to minus x upon e raised to x minus e raised to x dx is equals to dt upon e raised to x minus e raised to minus x. Okay, this e raised to x, these two gets cancelled, these two functions gets cancelled, so we are left with dx is equals to dt upon e raised to x minus e raised to minus x. So substitute this value here. So dx is dt upon e raised to x minus e raised to minus x. Now these two gets cancelled. Okay, these two gets cancelled. Now integral of 1 upon t dt. Now integral of 1 upon t is log mod t plus c, and here what we have taken t as? We have taken t as e raised to x minus not minus, e raised to x plus e raised to minus x plus c. So this is the required answer. I hope you understood this problem. Let's move on to 20th question. Okay, so here comes 20th question. E raised to 2x minus e raised to minus 2x upon e raised to 2x plus e raised to minus 2x. First take integral of e raised to 2x minus e raised to minus 2x upon e raised to 2x plus of e raised to minus 2x dx. Let us take this as I is equals to integral of e raised to 2x minus of e raised to minus 2x upon e raised to 2x plus e raised to minus 2x dx. Again we have to search for the function in such a way by putting that function as t, so we can solve problem easily, right? Now if I take this function as t, e power 2x plus e power minus 2x is equals to t. Take derivative, d by dx of e power 2x, d by dx of e power minus 2x is equals to dt upon dx. Now solve this, you will get 2 e power 2x plus minus 2 e power minus 2x dx is equals to dt. Okay, here take 2 outside, since it is common, e power 2x minus e power minus 2x dx is equals to dt. So observe this, by taking derivative of this function we have got e power 2x minus e power 2x. This function is same as the function which is in the denominator, right? So if I take the, if I shift divide e raised to 2x minus e raised to minus 2x on both sides, then I will get value of dx. Then these functions will get then two functions will get cancelled, then we can solve problem very easily. If I can take this function also as t, but I am taking this function as t. If you want, you can take this function as t and you can check, you will get the required answer. Okay, now put e raised to 2x plus e raised to minus 2x as t. Take differentiate with respect to x on both sides. E raised to 2x plus e raised to minus 2x is equals to dt upon dx. Differentiate separately, d by dx of e raised to 2x plus d by dx of e raised to minus 2x is equals to dt upon dx. Okay, now observe, derivative of e raised to x is e raised to x itself, but here we have 2x. So first derivative of e power 2x is e power 2x itself. Again in place of x we have 2x, so take the derivative of 2x. Okay, now same here, first derivative of e power minus 2x is e power minus 2x itself. Take the derivative of minus 2x, okay, dt upon dx. Okay, now e power 2x as it is. Now since 2 is constant, take it outside. I am putting 2 here. Now derivative of x is 1, so 1 2 e raised to 2x into 1 is 2 e raised to 2x itself, right? Now e power minus 2x as it is, take this minus 2 outside since it is constant. Again derivative of x is 1. Okay, now is equals to dt upon dx. Okay, next take this 2 outside. Why? Since it is common. 2, if I take 2 common, we are left with e raised to 2x minus this one, e raised to minus 2x is equals to dt upon dx. Now shift this dx to left hand side, it becomes 2 into e raised to 2x minus 2 into 2 minus e raised to minus 2x dx is equals to dt. In the integral I need only dx, so multiply e raised to 2x minus e raised to minus 2x on both sides. Okay, I don't need 2 also, so multiply, not multiply, divide 2 into e raised to 2x minus e raised to minus 2x on both sides. If I divide 2 into e raised to 2x minus 2 e raised to minus 2x dx upon 2 into e raised to 2x minus e raised to minus 2x is equals to dt upon 2 into e raised to 2x minus e raised to minus 2x. Okay, these two gets cancelled, these two functions gets cancelled. Again we are left with dx is equals to dt upon 2 into e raised to 2x minus e raised to minus 2x. Our integral is integral of e raised to 2x minus e raised to minus 2x upon e raised to 2x plus e raised to minus 2x into dx. Now substitute all the values. We have taken this one as t. Okay, so as it is, numerator e raised to 2x minus e raised to minus 2x as it is, and we have got dx as dt upon 2 into e raised to 2x minus e raised to minus 2x. These two functions gets cancelled, right? Again we are left with 1 upon t dt upon 2. Now take this 1 by 2 outside since it is constant. If I take 1 by 2 outside, 1 upon 2, 1 upon t into dt. Derivative of 1 upon t is log mod t plus c, right? Now substitute your t back. Here t is what we have taken, t e raised to 2x plus e raised to minus 2x plus c. So this is the required answer. Here comes 21st question, tan square of 2x minus 3. First what we have to do, take integral of tan square 2x minus 3 dx. Now let us take this function as I is equals to integral of tan square of 2x minus 3 into dx. Now observe this function, we don't have the formula for tan square, right? So what we have to do, we have to use the formula. We have one formula, tan square x is equals to secant square x minus 1, right? So try to use that formula, secant square. In place of x we have 2x minus 3. So substitute 2x minus 3 minus 1 into dx. Okay, now integrate these functions separately. Integral of secant square 2x minus 3 integration with respect to x, since we are integrating with respect to x, so dx minus, here minus, so minus, multiply this 1 into dx. Okay, now take this function as t. Okay, put 2x minus 3 is equals to t, differentiate with respect to x on both sides, d by dx of 2x minus 3 into is equals to dt upon dx. Differentiate separately, d by dx of 2x minus this minus here, d by dx of 3 is equals to dt upon dx, right? Now take this 2 outside since it is constant. Derivative of 1 is, derivative of x is 1, right? So 2 ones are 2. Okay, now derivative of 3 is 0. So 2 is equals to dt upon dx. Now shift this dx to left hand side, it becomes 2 dx is equals to dt. Okay, now but in the integral we need only dx and we don't need 2. So divide 2 on both sides. Okay, so 2 dx upon 2 is equals to dt upon 2. So this 2 cancels. So dx is equals to dt upon 2. Okay, now substitute all these values in the integral. So here is the integral of secant square 2x minus 3 dx is minus integral of 1 into dx. So substitute secant square, we have taken 2x minus 3 as t, so t, and dx is dt upon 2. Here integral of 1 into dx is dx, first dx, integral of dx is x itself, so minus x plus integration constant. Why x here? Because here we have dx, so x. Here we don't have t. If we have t here, then we can put t here, but here we have dx, so put x here. Okay, now take this 1 by 2 outside, 1 upon 2 secant square t dt minus x plus c. Now integration of secant square t is tan t. Okay, minus x plus c. Now substitute t back, t here is 2x minus 3 minus x plus c. So this is the required answer. Let's move on to 22 question. Okay. Secant square of 7 minus 4x. First take integral of secant square 7 minus 4x. Let us take this integral as I is equals to secant square 7 minus 4x. Okay, let us take this. Here we have integral formula for secant square. So don't use any formula. Just take this function as t. Okay, put 7 minus 4x is equals to t. Differentiate with respect to x on both sides. D by dx of 7 minus 4x is equals to dt upon dx. Right. Now differentiate separately. D by dx of 7 minus d by dx of 4x. Right. Now is equals to dt upon dx. Now derivative of 7 is 0 since 7 is constant. Right. Now minus as it is, take 4 constant, and derivative of x is 1. Right. So minus 4 into 1 is minus 4. So minus 4 dt upon dx. Now shift this dx to left hand side. It becomes minus 4 into dx is equals to dt. Don't forget to put dx. Here in the integral we have only dx, but here we have minus 4. So divide minus 4 on both sides. Okay. Minus 4 dx upon minus 4 dt upon minus 4. Okay, this minus 4 gets cancelled. So we are left with dx is equals to dt upon minus 4. So write the given integral. I is equals to integral of secant square 7 minus 4x into dx. Now substitute secant square as it is. We have taken 7 minus 4x as t. So t dx here is dt upon minus 4. Now take minus 1 upon 4 outside since it is constant. Secant square t into dt. Integration of secant square is secant square is tan. Secant square t is tan t. Okay, tan t plus c. Now substitute back your t. Substitute your t back. Minus 1 upon 4 tan t here is 7 minus 4x plus c. So this is the required answer. Let's move on to 23rd question. So here comes 23rd question. Sin inverse of x upon 1 square root of 1 minus x square. First take integral of sin inverse of x upon upon square root of 1 minus x square ds. Let us take this integral as I is equals to sin inverse of x square root of upon square root of 1 minus x square dx. Okay, now if I take this function as t, and derivative of sin inverse x is square root of 1 minus x square, so we can solve problem very easily. So I'll show how we can solve. Okay, put sin inverse of x as t. Okay, derivative d by dx of sin inverse of x is equals to dt upon dx. Now derivative of sin inverse of x is 1 upon square root of 1 minus x square is equals to dt upon dx. Okay, now shift this dx to left hand side. It becomes 1 upon square root of 1 minus x square dx is equals to dt. In the integral we need only dx, but here we have 1 upon square root of 1 minus x square dx. So multiply square root of 1 minus x square on both sides. Okay, square root of 1 minus x square upon 1 minus x square dx is equals to square root of multiply. Okay, d into dt. Okay, this square root, these two functions gets cancelled, so dx is equals to square root of 1 minus x square dt. Now here the integral is sin inverse of x upon square root of 1 minus x square into dx. Okay, now sin inverse of, we have taken sin inverse of x as t, and square root of 1 minus x square as it is. Here dx is square root of 1 minus x square into dt. These two functions gets cancelled, so we are left with integral of t into dt. See, this is of the form integral of x power n into dx is equals to x power n plus 1 upon n plus 1. So try to add 1 to the power of this function. The power of this function is 1, right? So add 1 to this one. Okay, upon 1 plus 1, right? Integration constant. So t 1 plus 1 is 2 upon 2 plus c. Now, so substitute your t back. Here what we have taken t as? We have taken t as sin inverse of x whole square upon 2 plus c.